If you guys want any cheap MSP, PSN codes or cheap game codes, make sure you go over to g2a.com and use discount code B87 to get 3% off your total order. Hi guys and welcome to another mini play review by myself, Bates87. We play 5 games with one player and find out if they are beast or not. And the player we are using today is AUBAMEYANG. A lot of people seem to rock him on 7 chemistry or pay in the region of 200,000 coins for his informed version. But after this review, you will not be paying 200,000 coins for his informed version, because this right forward position modifier card to get him up into that position is worth the coins to do it. He is a ridiculous player. The reason I actually did this was because I was playing with the best Bundesliga team in my opinion. If you missed that video, it was out yesterday, and I thought I'd give him a try. In 4 games I played 4 goals, but the stuff he was doing was really good, and it was stuff which I thought would make him the best player in the game. And after this review, your thoughts and my thoughts will come together, and I think that you may find your new favourite player. If you are a sweaty player like me, you will find AUBAMEYANG the perfect person. So, looking at his stats, nothing much. Well, it's pretty average there, apart from his sprint speed, which is 95. Everything else is pretty standard, like in the 75 to 80 mark. But it's definitely his acceleration, which is the main point. Even looking at his work rates and his traits, he doesn't have any traits either. Or I think he's got one speciality, which is speedster. But he just seems like, if you look at this clip here, he's not actually like outpacing a slow player. That person he's outpacing was Alaba, and when he's on the right forward position, linking up with a striker and a left forward as well, it's the perfect counter-attacking position for him. If you want to pay 200,000 coins for him to be in the central position, you're more than welcome, but I don't think that suits him that well. It's better to run on in the wing, run over the defenders, and then you get the best opportunities with him. He doesn't have any strength around him. That's one of his downfalls. He doesn't have any skills either. He's pure pace and confusion, really. Just look at the defenders getting completely confused, but his finishing is top notch. If you're running at a defender, try not to get close to them, because you will struggle a hell of a lot. The best position to use AUBAMEYANG is when you are running in space with no one around you. You can try and dodge them and go inside out, and it does actually work with this type of player. But I've not played with anyone like him. It's really weird that someone so cheap, even though he was known as a sweaty player last year and also the previous FIFAs, it's actually this year which he comes to light. The power dribble with him, doing it with him, works absolute wonders. His dribbling's top notch, and his ability to run straight off the turn is ridiculous. He also has a decent finish, if you haven't said that already. Now, we've rocked him in this Bundesliga team, a team which a lot of people probably will do similar. It's quite cheap. Obviously, you can replace some players out of it, but AUBAMEYANG, if you can try and hybridise him up with other players, especially using that Dortmund link as well, there's a few good, decent Dortmund players if you wanted to hybridise him. I would definitely recommend paying a couple of K you're going to pay for AUBAMEYANG. He's not only good at finishing himself, he also got a lot of assists, and you will see them statistics at the end of the video. Now, what I want to know is, are there any other players like this? Because if I love AUBAMEYANG as much as I thought I wouldn't, I've not really gone near him this year. I don't know why either, because I do rock Bundesliga teams. But I've always thought Robin was the man. Robin is the man if you've got a lot of money to spend. But if you haven't, this is a cheap man's alternative, and he does the job, if not better. The only thing he does lack, obviously, is skills, but his dribbling and speed is absolutely insane. The only downfall, and there is a big downfall with him, and it's a bit of a ridiculous downfall, is the fact he's too fast. He's too fast because sometimes he actually forgets the ball, and obviously, if you forget the ball, you give position back to the opposition, which is annoying at some points, and he actually worked out how to use him, which is obviously the slow dribble and then burst of acceleration. If you're running at full speed as soon as you touch it with him, you're more than likely going to forget the ball. He's not only good at finishing and running through, he's the perfect assister in this team, and that's why I think the perfect position for him is right forward. He's wasted at right midfield, he's wasted at right wing as well, but obviously if you are hybridising him or whatnot, you are going to get you are going to get different positions for him more than likely. But you are seeing a few assists, you are seeing a few misses, you are seeing a few tidy goals, and you are seeing the benefit of rocking him in your team, and that is the dribbling, slow dribbling, and then fast pace, which is absolutely perfect for him. So that was my little mini review of AUBAMEYANG. I think, and I'm definitely going to put him up there with my second best player in the game. After playing 9 games of him in the past couple of days, he's turned into the best. 15 goals in 9 games, plus 9 assists as well, so he's not just that greedy little speedster you're after. If you guys want to see any little player reviews done by me for any more players, whether they be cheap or whether they be expensive, leave the names down below. I know Chikawi's one of them, but I'm trying to figure out how to do him because I'm not a skiller, but obviously he's everyone's cheap 5-star skiller they all seem to love. So guys, try and smash over 4,000 likes, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and we're back another day for another video.